Every time I head to a tournament or I head to go and practice, it feels like the first time. It feels like, come on, let's go, let's go. Let's go. Come on. Let's freaking go. Come on. Come on. Man. The recipe for doing our best: coffee and water. Not try to forget about the bad times, but revel or relish, like on a hot dog. Fit check. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna take 1 second. We're gonna enjoy this moment. And then we've got to move on. If we have a chance to win, I was telling Logan, smoke them if you got them. I've done that before. I like doing good. If anything, I'm getting better at losing. The thrill of competition. Oh. Wanting something really bad doesn't guarantee that it is going to happen any quicker. I mean, hey, if that was the case, it would have happened today.
No, it's too light.
I need to value the bad times. There was a lot of stations this week that I did a good job of. There were other times where I made a bad decision and it really cost me. The anxiety in the moment of winning changes things for... Alright, it's day 2. And the recipe for success today, the recipe for doing our best: coffee and water. That's going to be the key. Water's going to be the key all weekend. It's hot and sweaty here in Louisiana. I am ready. I'm excited. I just left the little Anytime Fitness here. Got a little pregame workout in. I think I know where I need to turn. I think I can make it. A pregame workout in because I just like to... I shoot in about an hour. So I like to get in there and get my body moving, get just blood flow going, and get fired up and ready to go. Because I'm a high energy person. Man, this bumps are so bad. I didn't really do much analysis or talking after yesterday. We all know what it's like being a shooter. You always feel like you can hit more, and it's exhausting getting finished with the round. Oh, it's crooked. Getting finished with the round and then even thinking anything more than just survival. To me, it definitely is. But yesterday was great. One thing that I was thinking about, and one thing that I was talking with some of the people that I spoke to yesterday and my friends, was I think for all of us to improve, I know for me to improve, I have to stop trying to fix everything at once. You can't just erase all of your mistakes and then just flip a switch and shoot a perfect score. It's not about fixing it all at once. It's about being patient. Man, there we go. It's about being patient and trying to just hit one more, just be a little bit better. Like I've said over and over again, it doesn't happen overnight. You improving to become the best that you can be. And I need to stop holding myself to that expectation. Enjoy it and enjoy the time of investment that it's going to take for us to be as good as we can. So that's what I need to do today. Yesterday, I didn't video much. It's just so much, it's so chaotic at the big shoots, and I'm not shooting with people that I shoot with all the time. So, I'm trying to think about them. I don't want to get in their way. I'm trying to focus on shooting. It's a lot to do, and try to do your best. So, I'm not sure that I'll do the main, except for just a few stations where I go last today. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to try to do my best because I think people need to see it. But that is what I need to do today, is don't change anything. Don't get impatient and bail on the plan. Stay relaxed and visually ready, and just hit one more. Just do a little bit better than last time. You do a little bit better every day, it's going to be a big improvement over time. So that's the plan. I'm so excited. Let's go. Oh. I'm shooting so good. I'm going to go out, get there, got to go by registration, shoot a couple of practice stations, and then go shoot 5 stand. I'm excited. All right, we're getting ready to go. These glasses are all fogged up. I'm gonna shoot this practice station back here and go out on the fire. Let's go. Come on. I'm excited. Can you tell that I'm excited? Why not be excited? I mean, you could say, oh, my hands are shaking. I can't put my glasses together. That's a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. We're excited to be here. We love it. The thrill of competition. That's what today's about. Let's have some fun. Why not have a little bit of fun? Why don't we do that? It's a beautiful day. It's a little muddy, so I've got the muck boots out, fit check. Yeah. So that'll work. Oh, let's go do it. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Yeah. I mean, a little steeper. Definitely going to keep those. I think I can shoot them. Man, that is like impossible to see right now. Alright, we are ready. Let's go. I just got off the 5 stand, and how many times do we have to go over this? It's not about a number. It's not about getting instant results. It's about believing in yourself enough to do as good as you can. One more. One more. That's all that it takes to do your best. It doesn't have to be by a massive margin. And I shot really good on the 510. I don't know the scores. I don't know what the winning score eventually will be, but I did my best, and that's what I'm proud of. I was so determined to milk it. Let's freaking go. Come on. Come on. Man. So I'm gonna, okay, we're gonna take 1 second. We're gonna enjoy this moment. And then we've got to move on because we cannot celebrate too much. I've fallen in that trap before. I've done that before. I like doing good. So we're going to enjoy it, but now the plan is to get rest, to recover. Go get some food, lay down for a little bit because the main event is in 3 hours. And that's where all the chips lay. That's where it's going to get serious. And we're not going to change our plan or try to do something different or more. We're going to do like I said in the beginning. Believe in yourself enough to not want to change greatly. No big improvement, a teeny bit. Believe in yourself enough to deal with the pressure and the nerve of, oh, I might do a little bit better. It's a little bit scary jumping off that cliff, but we can do it. I can do this. I believe in myself, and all it is a test. So we will see. I know that I can do it. I'm so excited. It's going to be good either way. I am so excited. So let's go. Let's go. Come on. I'm going to go eat. We'll do another update. All right, pulling back up to the range. Sat in the room for a little bit. I ate a Popeye's chicken sandwich, which is pretty good. It had a ton of batter on it and not very much chicken. To each their own, I guess. But I feel pretty good. Honestly, I'm a little tired. I should have, I mean, maybe ideally, it's probably shaking a lot. Maybe ideally I could have slept a little bit. Maybe that would have kind of helped me, but their narrative does not change. We're ready to go. Maybe this is a good sort of state for me to be in. That way I'm not overly excited, so we'll see. We'll make it work. We're ready. Pull up, head to a practice station. Got 40 minutes before I shoot. Shoot a couple practice stations, 1 or 2, and then we'll be ready to go.
Oh! Oh!
Nice job. Holy cow. Golly. Just got finished with the main. It's crazy when you're nervous and you want to win. Things look different. When your heart rate gets up, you know, the clay looks faster. It doesn't look like you anticipate. So having to shoot nervous can be tricky, but it's doable. And I'm not saying that being nervous is being doubtful, because you know, you can channel it to be excitement. But today I shot the red, and I didn't shoot quite as good as I felt like I should have. It was really, and that's why I'm saying, you know, when you're nervous, things look different, because I'm not sure how difficult the course actually was, or if it was just because I was tight and nervous and, you know, wanting to win. I feel like, despite not shooting my score, I feel like I could have shot a little bit better. We always talk about this. Despite not doing that, I'm proud of, you know, gutting it out, sticking to the plan, and sticking to my process of, you know, trying to be patient. I had only one situation where, I mean, and even then I didn't give up. So, you know, I gutted it out. It was difficult conditions. It was windy. One half of the course was being blown in, and the other half was being blown way out. And I had some amazing runs So there's just no reason for me to be disappointed. It's hard because you want to win, you want to do your best, and how often do we really shoot perfectly? It doesn't always happen like that, and it's okay. No matter how bad you want it, at the state championship, the world championship, your regular old tournament, or just practicing, you always want to be the perfect thing. That's okay. It's all right. I didn't, like I said, I gutted it out, I stuck to it, so I don't really think I'm out of it, but I am at a disadvantage. So at least tomorrow I can shoot a little more under less tension, under less, not even want to say expectation, because my belief is really high right now. So I feel like I can do it. I'm going to do the same thing. There's no reason to change anything. There were a couple of stations where I did such a good job, and I got in a really good rhythm and a really good visual mindset that allowed me to shoot exactly how I wanted to. So that's the whole reason why I try to shoot is to try to do that. So I'm really figuring that out. So that's really it. That's it. It's 5 o'clock. I'm gonna eat the dinner, and then I shoot feed task tomorrow at 9 o'clock in the morning, and then the main at 11:30. So I'll go back to back in that. So I really need to rest up and get ready for that. Like I said, a little disappointed, but you can't you can't expect to go into new scenarios and know how to be the hero of your dreams. You just work with what you got, and I didn't cave in. I stuck to the plan. So that's what we're going to do tomorrow, even good or bad. We're going to go out and do my same little process, the same things that I like to do, and stay confident. And that's it. We can do it. Let's go. Headed back to the hotel, ate a delicious dinner. Just thinking about the evolution. Is that the right word? The sun. Doesn't matter, I guess. Not the evolution, but the journey of trying to do your best at something. We go over and over this. Just because it doesn't work out like you think, it mustn't discourage you or avert you from, pursuing your goal. Today, I didn't shoot as good as I wanted to, or as good as I felt like I could, but hardly ever do you play the perfect game, make a perfect grade, or shoot a perfect score. And all the conversations that I have, when you're at a competition, what do? You ask the people around you, how did you shoot today? How'd it go? And 100% of the people that I ask how they shot, they say, I did terrible, I did bad, I struggled. And so I think I was telling someone that I ate dinner with, I think that I'm going to stop asking people how they shot and start asking people, tell me something good that you did today. Because the subconscious trap that negativity is, as soon as you say a word negative about yourself, your brain, your heart, everything, you hear that, and then you begin to believe. You then begin to believe that that is what you do. And I'm sorry, I refuse to believe that the way that I'm shooting is the way that I will always shoot. Like, all I talk about is how important it is to be a positive and believe in yourself. If people would just believe in themselves as much as another person does, if you would just believe in yourself as much as I do, you would be way better off. Not only would you be content, you would perform better. Because it's not risky for me to tell someone else that they can do it, right? Because I'm not you. And that's the thing, is that everybody's different. You have to, and I had another conversation with my friend Joseph. You have to believe in yourself so much that you're going to do your best at the things that make you good. Don't avert from the plan. Don't change it just because it's not working. And if you change a plan, that means you don't believe in it. You don't believe that it's going to work. you can be, you must stick to it. You have to go on the straight line, even when it doesn't work, or even when it doesn't work out as you think. You know, just because I shot the score that, you know, I think back on it and I'm like frustrated with it, that doesn't mean that I'm going to do anything different, because I believe that the things that I'm doing are meaningful and they will last. My technique, my strategy, my mindset, everything that I'm doing is really good. What about all the good things that we did today? Those are the important things. That's what I want to hear about. And I hope that if you're watching this and you're thinking about your shooting, that you can be positive not only for yourself but the people around you. Why can we not alter our mindset to increase the level not only of ourselves but the people around us? Be positive. And it's also kind of a cheat code if you're trying to be competitive, is listening to all the negativity around you. It's amazing, because shooting is unique. It's hit or miss. The clay comes out, you pull the trigger and it doesn't break, and your brain says, that's bad. Well, there's so much that goes into it. You could do a great job and still miss, because the wind, the lighting, the noise, there's so many factors to it. There's so many ways to pull out the positive of something, and I will persevere because I'm always going to find the positive, and no one is better at finding the good things and sticking to them in my own game, in my belief, in my identity than me, because no one knows who I am better than me. So study yourself and find out the good things and stick to that. Do not avert from the plan, and do the best that you can. It's not about doing as good at what someone else is doing and applying all these tips and tricks and strategies and methods. Find what works for you and stick with it through the thick and the thin. That's what I'm going to do, and that's my edge. I'm not going to give up when there's heat, when there is crisis. And there are other people that might have better results, and they might come to winning or come to being the best quicker than me. And you know what? That should not take away from the value of my journey. We're not the same. I'm different than you, you're different than me, and that's the way it should be, because we're each special. So, why look at all the bad? Let's think about the good. Think about the good things that happened. Did a lot of really good things today. And I feel like by sticking to my guns, sticking to the things that I'm good at, I'll only do better. It's only a matter of time. So I'm excited to shoot tomorrow. That dinner was delicious, it was nutritious, and I'm going to get really good rest. And tomorrow's the last day, it'll be Sunday, and it's going to be really good. It's impossible for it to be good, because the narrative does not change. I'm going to stick with it. We can do this. Be positive. Let's go.
Oh no, it's too light. The heart persists. Breakfast of champions.
All right. Got my breakfast of champions. Over anybody. Breakfast of champions done. It is Sunday morning, the last day of the state championship. Now, it's 7 o'clock right now. I'm gonna try to get to the range by about 8 o'clock, because I shoot at 9. First thing we're gonna do is go by Anytime Fitness and prep the CNS, prep the body, get the body moving, get the brain working, get the blood flowing. First thing we're gonna do. Excited to shoot today. Let's go make it happen. All right, finished fee task, shot good. Not good enough to win. I think I shot a 45 out of 50 and 46 won it, so no big deal though. Now I'm about to start blue. I had a Milky Way, 1 bottle of water, glass of sweet tea, 2 things of granola or trail mix, and I'm getting ready to go. So apparently blue is a little tougher, so maybe it'll be an opportunity for me to get some back. Let's do it. Ball. 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 Ball.
Like mod, I see.
Ball. Ball. All right, it's over. The state championship has come to an end. I shot an 85 and an 81, which is 166, and I think 173 it looks like is going to win it. So, you know what? The losing moment is frustrating. It's disappointing. You're always thinking about what if, but there's good that can come out of it. I did a lot of really good things. I shot really good. I shot consistently all weekend, and when I shoot consistently, I believe that I can win, and I believe that I can shoot really, really good. So with that belief comes the excitement, the anxiety, the wonder that you could possibly win. And when I feel like I'm shooting good, which is all the time, I believe that I can win. So you have to deal with that. So it's good. It's good. What would be the right word? Experience. It's good experience to have to deal with all that, because if I want to become the best in the world, if I want to become the best that I can be, I'm going to have to learn to deal with that, because it's not like I can just make myself not care or not try, because I do want it. It sucks, but if you wanting something really bad doesn't guarantee that it is going to happen any quicker. I mean, hey, if that was the case, it would have happened today. Oh. But I will tell you what wanting it will get you is that wanting it will guarantee that you're not going to give up and you're going to keep on going, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm not going to act like I'm not disappointed and frustrated and I don't have the gumption, the tenacity, the spark right now, because it didn't work out. And it's not about erasing that and forgetting about it and just acting like it's all good, because it's not all good. The world is not rainbows and butterflies. There is good and bad. But man, to be a winner, I must remember that you have to be intimate with losing. To know how to hit something, you have to know millions of misses. And so to become the best at my things that I'm really good at and to be the best shooter that I can be, I need to not try to forget about the bad times, but revel or relish, like on a hot dog. I'm getting delirious. I need to value the bad times. So today, I knew that if I could shoot good, I could win. Yesterday, I knew that if I would shoot good, I would definitely win. And never did I give up, but the anxiety in the moment of winning changes things for what you believe you can do, how you see the clay, how you react to its movement, what plans you make. Things look faster. You're not moving as precisely. There's a bunch of variables in it. And honestly, there was a lot of stations this week that I did a good job of it. And I was like, okay, this is how I'm feeling. This is what I need to do. And I did it. And I was like, yep, we're ready. We're rolling. And I was high on it. And then there were other times where I made a bad decision and it really cost me. But that doesn't mean that I am not good enough. It just means that I needed to make those mistakes in order to improve. So hopefully we can continue to make the mistakes and look at them and realize it and grow from that. This is obvious stuff that we're talking about, but it is really hard to get yourself to look back at a losing moment, to look back at a failure and try to grow from it. Like, we can talk about this, but this has happened to me before. I've lost on the last pair. I've lost on the last station many times, actually twice. I think I've lost the state championship on the last pair, the last station. I've shot well on the first day and had a big lead, and then failed and shot terrible, tanked it on the second day. So And earlier, when I was younger and probably maybe more immature, I'm still immature right now because I'm pissed off that I shot bad. But it's okay. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. And earlier in my career, I wanted to forget it instantly. And I think I'm starting now. We're on a trajectory. I'm starting to get better at not wanting to forget the losses as soon, because if I can soak in what happened today, and I can soak in what happened yesterday, and understand that the plans that I made, the strategies that I picked, they're not going to work. I need to do a little something different, but continue to pull from the good. I had some amazing things that I did yesterday where it was like, wow, great strategy, great plan, great self-belief. There's no way I missed these, and they were difficult shots. So it's just about exposure and dope data on previous engagement. So we're going to stick with it. I'm frustrated, and bummed about losing, but that's what's going to come. For us to reach our potential, for me to become as good as I really believe that I can, and I believe that I can be one of the best. I really do. I'm doing the right things, and I'm not going to give up. So it'll happen eventually. Hopefully we don't have to keep this. I mean, should I even say that? We're not going to keep this channel going for 20 years? And we're on a 20-year arc? We're on a 10-year arc? I don't know. We'll see. I'm confident. I think my variables are coming together quick. So we got it. We can do this. If anything, I'm getting better at losing. Oh, gosh. Is that a good thing to say? Maybe that's not a good thing to say, but I feel like it can be an advantage. Can we turn this into advantage? Can we turn this into something positive? We're going to try. So, good job to everyone. Congratulations to everyone that shot well, because that doesn't happen often. And also good job to the people that didn't shoot well. Hold on a second. Also good job to the people that didn't shoot well. Don't give up. I mean, you're not always going to be proud and satisfied. Even when you win, you're going to wish that you hit more. So, to the people that didn't do their best, we're going to keep on going. Never give up. Let's keep doing it. We can do this. All right, we're back. We're charged back up. Whew. I'm almost back to the house, and I just had a really hilarious, enlightening conversation with my friend Logan. And the summary, I hope that camera's not shaking too much. I'll try to hold it steady. The summary of the conversation that we had is, because I was explaining to him, just how tiring it is getting really close to winning and not being able to finish it out. And I was telling him, how frustrating it is having 4 or 5 chances to win the state championship and then not closing it out. And I was telling him how tiring it is, working so hard and not securing the victory as I wanted. And he told me, he first said these words. He said, well, I was going to tell you something on Saturday when we were talking, but I didn't know how you were going to take it, so I decided to wait. And so, of course, when somebody leads to something like that, you know it's going to be good. And so the summary of what he said was, he said, Jonah, you do realize that just because you work as hard as you possibly can and you train and you put all your effort into something, that the effort that you put into gaining skill only guarantees you the opportunity. It only guarantees you the availability of getting to the winning moment. It doesn't guarantee you to win. And I thought that was so crazy that that's literally what I was talking about on Friday on the way to the range, was the conditional nature of going after something you love, the conditional nature of doing anything, loving anything, right? If you don't do it for the right reasons, you get burned out. And I'm talking the talk, but when you get inside the station and all the chips are out in front of you, it really comes out. And so saying it, working on it, thinking about it is one thing, but doing it and believing it and being it is another. So, I'm not perfect at it by any means. Man, I wish I was better, and maybe I would get better results, but that's not how it goes, and I'm thankful that it has gone otherwise. I'm thankful for friends like Logan that are realistic, transparent, because sometimes when you love somebody, you tell them something they don't want to hear. And so that's awesome. It's hilarious, and it really ties in the entire weekend and my whole pursuit, my identity of trying to be as good as I can. And that trying to be as good as you can doesn't just apply to me, it applies to everybody at every skill level, because competing at something is not, competition for you will never change as your skill level develops. You're not going to get to a point where you're better and it becomes easier to do your best. I don't care if you shoot 55, 65, 85, or 105. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be a grind. You're going to be battling demons and shaking all over and trying your best and going dead, lost, dead, dead pair, lost pair. And that's the beauty of it. It shouldn't ever get easy, and we should never arrive. And you're going to get kicked and beat up on your way to realizing that. I think I'm getting better at wearing it thanks to friends like Logan, so that's really cool. Let me see if I can stop holding this. Whew. As far as the overview of the weekend, maybe it's not all about score, but I think it's kind of interesting for everybody to look at it. I'll try to put a little ScoreChaser update thing on the side. I got there, I shot the prelim on Friday at 2:30. I shot 93 out of 100, I think, for 7th place. Then Saturday morning, I shot the 5 stand. I shot to the best of my ability, the best I could possibly do, and shot 95 out of 100. And so I won I'm a state champion in 5 stand. So we can't look at the bad, we got to think about the good. So that was awesome. That was great. And then I shot the main on Saturday afternoon and shot 85 out of 100 on the red course, which it was very windy and blowy conditions, and so it was difficult, and I did my best. 85 out of 100 on Saturday afternoon. Sunday morning, woke up and at 9 shot the fee task, and I shot a 45 out of 50, which was good enough for 2nd place overall. And it came right down to the wire, and I had a difficult pair, and I just wasn't able to hit it. But I shot it very confidently, maybe slightly too aggressively, but we like to, if we have a chance to win, I was telling Logan, smoke them if you got them. If we're going to go for it, trust in yourself and go all the way, so why not? And then I shot the main at 11:30, the last half of my main, and shot an 81 out of 100 for a total of 166, I think, out of 200. So that was all my scores. And that's really it. We're 30 minutes after competing, 1 or 2 hours after competing. It's hard to break it down and think about it. But like I said before, I think I'm getting better at losing, and we can do this. And I really like to end with that comment of, like, I did realize that you truthfully, we have to do our best not to look at other people and think, if we have their skill, or if we find new skill, that competing is going to become easier, because that's not going to be true. So it's very important to get our wits about us now rather than later. Like, don't go and try to find all these secrets and these tricks and skills without actually having a really good mental game. Because odds are, if you can compete well in D class and C class and B class and A class, when you get the skill, you'll be good at squeezing your talent sponge, and you'll compete and master, or no matter where you go. And that's the goal, because the goal is doing the best that we can. We just want to shoot to our potential. It's not about being better than someone else or shooting the score. It's just about doing your best. That's the most important thing. So we're back in the saddle. Got to sleep tonight, rest up, and go for it again. Never give up.